For 20 years, the math worked. Banks made mortgages, they held them, they earned the spread. Then something changed. Not prices, not demand, the plumbing. After 2008, regulators rebuilt the system. They created Basel III. The goal was simple: make banks safer. Force them to hold more capital, prevent another collapse. But safety has a cost. Under the new rules, mortgages became expensive for banks to own. Not risky in reality, expensive in regulatory math. Higher capital charges, lower return on equity. So banks stepped back, and someone else stepped in. Non-bank lenders. No deposits, no Fed backstop, no discount window. They funded mortgages through markets. Warehouse lines, private capital, securitization. By 2023, non-banks controlled most new U.S. mortgages. The safest loan in America had moved outside the banking system. The debt didn't disappear, it relocated. And regulators noticed. They had fortified the castle, but the village moved outside the walls. They were flying blind. So now comes the pivot. Not a repeal, not a bailout, an adjustment. Risk sensitivity. If a borrower has strong credit, low loan-to-value, 20% down, the capital charge drops. Mortgages become cheaper for banks to own again. This is the recall. The Fed wants the mortgage market back inside the regulated system, back inside the stress tests, back inside the models, back inside the walls. This is not about helping home buyers. It is about visibility, control, supervision. But every structural shift has a cost. If you are a prime borrower, you get welcomed back to the bank. Lower capital charge, better pricing, stronger funding. If you are putting 3% down, you stay in the shadows. Higher funding cost, private lenders, less stability. The system is being tiered. The safe move inside the fortress. The thinly capitalized remain outside. You thought you were competing against other buyers. You were competing against capital rules. This is not a crash signal. It is plumbing repair. The era of shadow dominance was never meant to be permanent. The fortress is reopening, but only for those who qualify. This is not a glitch. It is the machine correcting itself. Inevitable. This is Macro Pulse, Global Notes by JP. If you found this useful, comment, like, share, and hit the bell. We track the signals before they become headlines.